Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Keep Study. Today we are going to start a new topic, teaching method. First we will introduce teaching method. Good teaching is the main criterion of an effective teacher. Every individual is unique and so different teachers adopt different methods and strategies of teaching. The main objective of teaching is to bring about desired changes in the attitude and behavior of the learner. The selection of the teaching methods depends upon the nature of a task, learning objectives, learner abilities, and students' entering behavior. Now, the definition: the way or the style of presentation of content in a classroom is called teaching method. According to Burton, teaching method is the simulation, guidance, direction, and encouragement of learning. Now, the lecture method. The lecture method is the oldest method on the teaching based on the autocratic style of teaching. In this method, the teacher is more active while students are passive listeners. This method is centered on the presentation of content and does not consider the learner's abilities, interest, and personality. Lecture method is the teaching procedure comprising the presentation of content, clarification of doubts, and explanation of facts, principles, and relationships. Now, the purpose of lecture method. It stimulates thinking in students. It develops concentration in students. It achieves a very high order of cognitive objectives. It influences learners to inculcate the habit of listening and learning. It introduces new content in the classroom. It correlates subjects with other subjects. It develops problem solving on a factual basis. Now, the advantages: this method develops concentration in students. It is an economical teaching strategy. Teaching activities are dominated by the teacher. It provides current information from many sources. It provides a summary or synthesis of information from different sources. Now, the disadvantages of lecture method. The lecture method lends little emphasis on problem solving, decision making, analytical thinking, or transfer of learning. It is not conducive to meeting students' individual needs. This method brings with it the problem of limited attention span on the part of the learners. The lecture does not allow the instructor estimate student understanding easily as the material is. Now, the demonstration method. A teaching method is a stimulation, guidance, direction, and encouragement for learning. It is the important method in the teaching of nursing. It teaches by exhibition and explanation and provides opportunities to the students to apply their acquired knowledge and skill. Demonstration of facts, concepts, and procedures. It trains, explains the students' careful observation. Now, the purpose of demonstration method: to show the learner how to perform certain psychomotor skills. The learner must reproduce the behavior of the demonstration exactly. To show why things occur, the behavior is intended only as a strategy to aid the learner's understanding of a concept or principle. Now, the characteristics of demonstration method. The demonstrator should understand the entire procedure before attempting to perform. All equipment needed should be assembled before demonstration. A positive approach should be used. Knowledge about the procedure should be given to the students. The setting for a demonstration should be as real as possible. Now, the advantages of demonstration method. It provides an opportunity for observational thinking. It commands interest by using concrete illustration. Students can not only hear the explanation but also see the process. It has a universal appeal because it is understandable to all. It is adaptable to both group and individual teaching. Written demonstration by the students and the supervision of the teacher provides the opportunity for well directed practice before the students use the procedure in the ward. It correlates theory with practice. Questioning forms an important part of demonstration. To get feedback from students should be behind the teacher and in front of students. It activates several senses and answers to student demonstration of procedures already learned. It serves as a strong motivational force for students. It maintained throughout the demonstration. Now the disadvantages. Only a small group of students can be included in a demonstration. Keeps the student in a passive situation. It involves a high cost in terms of personal and time required. It difficulties in repeating demonstration to acquire competence. Now the next is group discussion method. Group discussion is an effective method of teaching and considered a learner-centric approach of the teaching and learning process. In a group discussion, a number of learners interacts face to face to achieve specific educational objectives. Group discussion is a cooperative problem-solving activity which seeks a consensus regarding the solution of a problem. It can be defined as three or more participants who have an agreed topic to discuss and share their views in all the aspects and present their views in the form of report to bigger gathering. Now the purpose. It provides an opportunity for sharing information among the members of a group. Members get an opportunity to attend groups help to gain and share knowledge necessary to achieve specific educational objectives. It develops the skills of group development, group balancing, and group socialization in group members under the leadership of teacher. A variety of information may be learned in a short time when a number of people in a group share their own experience and knowledge with others. Now the guidelines. There must be adequate and effective planning of the topic of discussion, educational objectives to be achieved, and environment for discussion. Plenty of time and motivation must be provided to the students for preparation on the topic of discussion. Group leader and each member should be well aware of their moral and professional responsibilities during the group discussion. The teacher opened the discussion session specific. During discussion, the teacher assumed the role of the mentor, leader, and students are facilitated to share their viewpoint over. Talkative students are discouraged and passive students are motivated to participate in the discussion. One student from the group is asked to record the proceedings of the discussion. During the discussion, the teacher intervenes in case of argumentative, ambiguous discussion, clarify doubts when required. At the end of discussion, the teacher summarizes the discussion and concludes with a comprehensive note of carry-home message and words of encouragement for the participants. Advantages. Each group members actively participate in achieving the educational objectives. It boosts the self-esteem and morale of the students when their viewpoints are accepted and given due regard. It helps the student to develop a problem-solving approach while working in a group. It also offers group members an opportunity to express their viewpoints and ideas in full freedom. Individuals in a group develop social skills and feelings of team activity. Now, the disadvantages of group discussion. Group discussion are generally time consuming and are usually not completed in the scheduled time. Some members in a group may dominate and some may only be passive listeners. Group discussion may not be very effective method. Discussion is required by each member to have a fruitful discussion. Equal participation of group members may or not be possible in a group discussion. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe my channel.